What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 73 of the XtraSlice, brought to you by the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mayor of Stardew Valley and Eorzea, Chris Montalbano.
How the hell are you, everybody?
Living, man, living.
Good.
We got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
I fought God and won.
We gotta watch Sailor Moon, bro. And we got the Akatsuki blanket, the Ray Trace do-rag. I remembered it. The Ray Trace do-rag, which was Devon.
Okay, so Eno is serving thighs, hat, and fucking theme. Like, let's go.
Yeah, Eno's awesome. Okay, and joining us, this is your second time, right?
Yeah.
First time on the XtraSlice, second time on the podcast. Probably the person who's listened to our voices collectively for the longest out of any human on Earth. We got Lanatwistedmind.
I'm here to talk about dead games, guys. That's all I play.
Game.
Yay!
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about the Playdate. We're going to be talking about Jedi Fallen Order. We're going to be talking about Battlefield. We're going to be talking about Overwatch. And we're going to do our E3 predictions. So strap in. All right. I mean, what's up, y'all? How's it going?
Good.
Games.
Yeah.
You know.
We're on the press. We're like right there at the beginning of E3. Or is this
E3 is
pre?
happening.
Game
Is
season
this
has showed up.
pre-E3?
Yep.
We're in
It's
E3.
summertime.
It's nothing but game news. All the notifications you get.
And it's only going to, like,
Constant.
pile up, like, constantly. It's,
Okay, the problem is it's not just game news. It's fucking game releases too.
Yeah.
Like,
right,
just
exactly.
like,
That's
boom, boom,
the
boom.
right. Yeah, they're like, oh, you a gamer? Fuck you. Like,
let that shit
like,
sing. There are
stomp
games
us
for
out in the
everybody right
fucking
now.
street. Like, it's ridiculous.
Horror fans, and you got Resident
go.
Evil. Weebs, you got fucking, you got Nier, you got SMT, FGC niggas, you got Guilty Gear.
It's basically
Everybody
all,
else, Ratchet and Clank.
Right, everybody
Yo,
else.
everybody else. Everybody's me. I'm everybody.
all the
You got
backlog
a PS5,
everybody
Chris?
had.
All the reviews that I've heard for Ratchet and
back
Clank
on.
is just like, it's pure Ratchet and Clank, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah, it's...
But
It's like they did not forget how to make a Ratchet and Clank
they
game.
didn't, and
They didn't forget.
Alright, so Lana, for people who are relatively new listeners, introduce yourself to everybody. Who are you? What do you do?
I am a game, aficionado, if that's the best way to describe myself. I like to watch games, I play games, I like to keep up with game news. On the side, or my main gig, I'm a pastry chef, so I make awesome pastries, sweets, all the good stuff. But I also edit the gaming podcast, so I do a lot of listening with you guys, and I keep up with you guys through that, and yeah, that's pretty much.
And you play games with us on a very regular basis, and
Yeah.
are active
I
in the
mean,
Discord and all, like checking all the boxes. You're subscribed to us on YouTube. We have too few subscribers. I know how many of y'all listen to this podcast every week. I'm talking directly to the camera and the microphone on this one. All right.
Listen.
I know exactly, relatively. I know a lower number than the exact number of you that listen every week. And we have too few subscribers on the YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
If
Yeah,
the sooner.
this is a Lana appreciation week. Like, shouts out to you for getting those episodes up and having them look good. Like, y'all go to YouTube, show it some love. There's some more stuff coming for y'all.
Yeah, like I get if you're already listening to the podcast, re-listening to the podcast is a lot. But,
Checking out the Twitch streams. But
just subscribe.
you missed the Twitch stream.
So the biggest thing about the YouTube algorithms is just that you need to just subscribe and like. If you just subscribe
subscribe down
and
below.
like, you do the biggest favor for all of us. So just go on every one of those videos. Just take 5 minutes.
Can you get that
Five.
like and subscribe and ring the
You can
bell
listen to
thing?
Eno's
that's on
theme in those
YouTube?
5 minutes twice.
Alana, do you know how to like edit in that like and subscribe and ring the bell like thing
yeah,
that they
I can,
have pop in on like every YouTube video?
I can totally make our own like and subscribe bell. I can
So yeah, we definitely got to
like
have
and
a
subscribe.
like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. You know,
Yeah.
we're YouTubers, y'all. We have multiple videos on YouTube, so
There's multiple ways for us to get that income, get it from the system.
I mean, all our content's free right now, but it won't always be.
Yeah.
Well,
That sounded like a threat.
well,
Yeah, it is. It's not a
majority
threat.
of
It's a promise.
it,
That is a promise.
majority of it.
The majority of it will still stay free. There will be stuff that will be coming in the near to distant future that will cost you money. All right, so we're a gaming podcast, not a yelling at our listeners podcast.
We
I'm
appreciate
sorry,
you.
y'all. We love y'all. We do. Like, if you hear my voice right now, hit me up, tweet at me, join our Discord, subscribe to our YouTube. Join the Discord just so we can chill.
Yeah.
I got to talk to a listener that I didn't know through the Discord the other day. So, if y'all are listening and y'all want to hit me up, hit the
We
Discord.
talk back.
We do. All right, so the first story I want to talk about with you guys, I don't know how many of you guys saw this thing. This thing's been announced for a long time, but they just had like their E3 update about it, and it's something I've been stoked for a really long time, and now I'm even more stoked for it. They're like, we're just going to ship them out indefinitely. They're like, our pre-order period is indefinite. We're going to give you a 1 week heads up. The sooner you order, the sooner you get it. So it's the Playdate. It is a little yellow system with a D-pad, an A and B button, and a crank. And I know we talked about it on the podcast when they announced it, because ever since I saw this thing, I'm like, this is the coolest shit ever.
It's mad cute. And
It's
I don't mean that in
awesome.
like a bad
It's
way.
adorable.
It is adorable. And the little attachment you get for like charging it, and
has a little
speakers.
hang crank.
It's cool. I get it.
Yeah. The speaker. And they have like a lo-fi or like a summer playlist app. I'm like, yo,
And
the
it like
Playdate.
plays videos to the music. I think I watched that correctly.
Yeah, it's kind of, but okay, so the screen is 400 by 240 pixels.
Oh.
And it's small enough to fit in your pocket.
Okay.
I 100% want one. So, yeah, they're going to give us a 1 week heads up, and I think I'm going to pre-order the Playdate. How do you guys feel about it?
How much are they going for?
$179.
Is that with the attachment or by itself?
No, by itself. The attachment is probably going to be like $50.
I will say
$179
And that's my
for a
one problem with
console
it.
that has
Little
exclusive.
that's true.
Nah, for what it is, the analog NT's like way more, and it comes with exclusive games and like, yeah, the
Those-
Playdate.
Oh, I'm not saying
Yeah,
that
those
the
are-
value isn't there.
Right.
It's just that price is still a bit steep.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would have to feel it in my hands to see if like it feels like it's worth that much. If that makes sense, because you get a lot of
it
products
looks
out there.
like
the
that's the
resolution
thing, when
on
they-
the screen that I saw, from what I can tell, is like that was pretty good. Even though everything's in black and white and like looks like a Game Boy, it looks like a high res Game Boy.
it's not even high res. Like that's the thing. They made the joke about it being high resolution.
I know,
in
but
their
like
thing,
it looks.
but it's 400 by 240.
I know.
It's like
But
a
it's a
good
tiny ass
pixel
little
density
screen.
for the side of the screen.
That's
I
a
mean-
flip of the screen.
It's great that it's like the crank and everything, so you don't have to worry about charging it. But
Is that what it's for? Because I never saw the crank actually being used for charging. I just saw
wait,
it for, like,
yeah, what is the crank?
Oh yeah, it's not
exactly
for charging. It's like an input method.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, some games
It
want
has
you to crank
US.
it like
You
it's
charge it by
WarioWare.
USB-C. Yeah, it's like, yo, the team that did WarioWare or Frobisher says, "Oh my god, if anybody who worked on either of those games makes a game for the Playdate, I'm all the way 3,000,000,000% there."
Okay, I just
Sell
saw
me
the
your
surfer game.
those people.
And you're cranking to do like tricks
And
when you're
stuff.
hitting the wave.
And there's a fishing game,
That's
and
neat.
like
Oh,
it's really cool.
fuck. A fishing game?
There's a
Kinda-
golf
That is
game.
cool.
Like
That price point is fucking steep though, because it's like, all right, stack a couple more coins and get a Switch Lite.
I think
You know?
nah, it's
One
worth
of the
it. I don't
cool
need a
things
Switch
that-
Lite. I need the Playdate.
I forgot the dev company that they
Panic?
had in the video. Yeah.
Sweet baby.
Yeah, there we go. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
Sweet
helping
I'm
the marginalized like learn how to code and make video games, and that was like I was like, that's a super cool concept. I mean, you're making a simple game, but like it's a skill that you're teaching a
Right.
The
marginalized
crazy
group.
thing about
and these
the
games
Playdate-
could be bankers.
Yeah,
That's
That's
what I'm actually
a
concerned
good
about right now.
cool like storytelling.
and I can take it anywhere. Like the crank folds into it, slide that motherfucker in my pocket, go to work, like lunch break, play some Playdate games, like.
Yo, we saw him in the break room cranking it.
No.
I think my coworkers would find the Playdate cool. It's awesome.
That Anton 6 is out of
Frobisher
control.
says, crank it in the break room.
I mean, it's a great way to play, like, especially like older games that people don't.
I don't think they're
play
gonna
as
really
much.
port older games. Like the thing that I like about it, so for the first 12 weeks you get 2 games for free, and they just automatically download it through Wi-Fi. So you just like
Oh,
do
and,
the.
and you got Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it got Wi-Fi, USB-C, Bluetooth,
Obra
wireless charging. The developer of Obra Dinn is making a new game exclusively for the Playdate.
That's a banker right there.
Dude, like when I tell you I watched the entire thing and I was like, I'm here for every single thing they are saying. And
Mars
for it
Midnight?
not to be like $400, like
I think the best part of the whole like showcase was like, you might not like this, but we're giving it to you, and I was like, that's very humble. It's like,
everything they said, it's just like, hey, we made hardware and we're really proud of it and it's really cool,
please
so buy it.
We're people
Yeah.
who like making things, and we made a thing.
It's just all.
Right, and it's
It's
an
just
awesome
all
thing.
black and white and in pixels.
Yeah. It's a
It does-
yellow little system with a crank on the
Everything-
side that apparently
It looks like a Pikachu if we're keeping it
Yeah.
a stack.
I'll take that.
You see it. Look at it long enough, you see it. Especially
I'm
with the
gonna
crank,
look
it's like
at it
Pikachu's
real
tail.
long because I'm gonna be playing that motherfucker. Like this is one thing this is like on the level of PS5. I will have a play date as early as humanly possible, and I will crank it.
That sounds really weird. I just want you to know that. If somebody just clipped that out just specifically,
See, the
you might end up
problem
on an
is the
offender's
Playdate news drops soon enough that by the time there's so many podcast episode titled "Crank It," there's like all these jokes have been made, so I'm completely immune to it. Like the break room cranking it, nobody said that yet. That was funny, but
Yeah.
I was just sitting there
So-
trying to eat my tuna melon.
Madrid, are you like spying on me?
Somebody was
That
eating
was
the tuna melon.
oddly specific to my day to day.
No, it's just when you're so enlightened, your third eye's open, and you make jokes, they're gonna be real every fucking time.
That was
That's
some
what
real
they
shit. That
That's
was
what
some
they
real
don't
shit.
tell you. They want you to be woke, but they
I mean,
won't tell you.
yeah,
that
because
shit.
most of the time, where do you think you get the comedy from? Have you gone through some shit, or are you not funny? That's literally the
Russian?
stereotype.
Yo, what is humor if not a trauma response?
Alana has her editing face on. She's just like, she's like, I'm just watching these idiots be idiots in real time.
I didn't mean to get caught like that.
I saw it in your face. She was like the sheer disappointment. Like, of like,
There's gaming news to discuss.
Yeah.
talk about Overwatch.
That
Talk
is
about Overwatch.
no. Hey, I am excited about the E3 news too because I have a lot to go in about, but yeah.
I'm checking one
So,
thing.
what has you most excited for like during E3? What do you want?
BioShock 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
they have
Possibility.
been discussing it.
The tendrils have been tingling.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm going to stop doing that
Where
hand
would you want
motion
that to
to.
be? What? And what near inhospitable place are we put in the city? We were under the sea. We were in the sky.
Atlanta.
I don't know.
BioShock Atlanta.
That's what. Oh yeah. Like, what if they have it in Atlantis? Like, I don't.
Oh yeah, Atlantis. Yes.
The lost city of Atlanta.
Wait, wouldn't that just be BioShock 1 again?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know because honestly, I've been like a very long time watcher of the game. I play Infinite. I did a little bit of 2, and it's just it's such an intricate game and series that I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. I'm excited.
So, I mean, we'll get into our predictions a little later on, but since I'll let you talk about Overwatch, I'll give you early on. People are still here. People are still listening. You know, we're not super deep into the podcast.
We didn't lose them
Oh,
with
well-
the cranking.
So I mean,
Oh
it's
no,
just,
that brought more people
So this is
in,
the
like,
Soldier console.
the Soldier Boy. Like,
Yo, Soldier Boy made this console
Soldier
first.
Boy.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, technically, Soldier Boy just bought out like a Chinese-made console and then slapped his name on it and didn't change
Yeah.
anything about it.
Yeah,
That shit's
The
wild.
Soldier console.
100%.
Yeah.
But the handheld, just for the simple fact that if somebody asked me what I was playing and I said the Soldier Boy, I'd do it just for that. I mean, I didn't buy it. I'm definitely buying the Playdate, but you know, Soldier Boy and the Playdate are two different things. So, Lana, Overwatch, crossplay. What else?
Oh yeah, crossplay. Yeah, the thing that they promised, like so many. No, they never promised this shit, but you know,
They're 2
it's
years
been
too
it's
late.
been so long, and you know what's the most disappointing thing about this all is that there's no crossplay progression. So like you sign into your Blizzard account, but you have multiple accounts like on your Blizzard
Link to your
account.
Blizzard
Yeah. So you have your Xbox here and your PlayStation here and your
I
PC
have
here.
Overwatch.
Your Switch maybe.
On PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC.
That's your fault, Anton.
Yeah, it is.
That's your
And-
fault.
I'll
Also-
lay in this grave. I don't play any of them.
Jeff didn't put a gun to
It's
your
not
head. It was like,
installed anywhere. Like, it's not installed on my PC. It's not installed on my Switch. It's not
So
installed
you
on my
bought this
PlayStation.
game 4 times and it's not installed on any of your consoles.
Oh, I bought it
That
more than
sounds
4
stressful.
times. We're not gonna.
that's
talk
like
about
you bought one game per character they released.
Honestly, Blizzard's winning with that statement.
That's probably
Yeah,
why.
but
Yeah.
fuck Blizzard.
That's probably why they don't have cross progression because they have to figure out all the bullshit of other people buying multiple accounts on different
No,
consoles.
it's not
and
even
then-
bullshit.
don't.
Sell this man more skins.
Pretty much.
Like, how do we
They're
embrace
not
these
going to.
players?
They won't. They don't care. But see, here's my problem with that Here's my problem with Overwatch crossplay that I've had for a minute, and I knew Overwatch wouldn't do cross progression, and like just me saying that out loud, they're probably going to do it within the next year. But the thing about Overwatch is it runs in the BattleNet launcher. The BattleNet launcher in Call of Duty supports full crossplay and progression with mouse and keyboard and controller support for both versions of that game, so you can play that game with who you want, how you want to play it, and all of your stuff goes over and like in the exact same launcher running on the exact same fucking network. Activision Blizzard. It is one company. All of Activision's working on Call of Duty now.
It's because
and
Overwatch is a
Blizzard at
MOBA.
least has multiple problems. But like Overwatch. Like, that's the thing. I was like, it's too little too late. If they had announced today, like, oh yeah, it's cross progression, all your friends list sync, it does the Fortnite and Rocket League thing of like, doesn't matter where you play, it doesn't matter. And like, Destiny's about to do it. So it would make sense, you know, if
Hell, if
Overwatch
they
were
did
still
that,
trying to be competitive.
If they did that, I would look at this move with more respect. But at this point, I'm like, yo, y'all are
Too little
So,
too late. That's all
also,
I
wait,
said.
guys,
Actually,
guys.
no, actually,
To the
this is
party.
this.
There's
I think the real thing about it is this is them laying the foundation for what they're going to drop Overwatch 2 on. Because remember, the multiplayer, if you have Overwatch 1, you're supposed to still be able to access the multiplayer. This is the foundation for that.
and also
Yeah, I mean, while that is true,
there's also
nobody is
Destiny's
really playing
still on the
Overwatch right now.
foundation of Destiny 2. Like, that's the thing. Destiny 2 is
Yeah,
still
but
on the
Destiny
foundation.
2 is just more game than Overwatch, inherently.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Destiny has play wherever you want, with whoever you want, however you want.
yeah, they have their whole revival thing right now going on with their new download or their new DLC.
Yeah, I mean, they have consistent seasons with new content, new action. And I mean, I'm not faulting Overwatch. Overwatch never
Yeah.
was going to be like...
It's not. It doesn't
You're not
have
getting
the
a
setup.
raid out of Overwatch, you know?
They don't have the setup.
I mean,
for that.
Overwatch 2, hopefully.
But
We're not getting a raid out of Overwatch 2.
so there's
We are getting like single player content, so there might be a
There's
plot.
a rumor that there might be the date of Overwatch 2 at E3.
But neither Activision nor Blizzard are at
They already
E3.
canceled BlizzCon though.
Yeah, but they don't.
They just...
They're never. Yeah.
I think
They're
they
doing
canceled
BlizzCon.
physical
Yeah, they
BlizzCon.
Well-
canceled physical BlizzCon, not digital BlizzCon.
Yeah. There is still going to be a digital BlizzCon. And on top of
BlizzCon
that,
Online 2021.
there was conditions to the crossplay and all of that. So with competitive, you can only do cross console. Like you can't do cross PC and console. So they're trying to ensure that, you know, along with you being able to have more space in roleplay, you're able to get onto the roleplay easier. There's also that. You don't have to worry about the necessities of that. But also the aim, the auto aim for the settings, you're not allowed to have that on for crossplay. So that's the way that they try to solve that problem.
Oh, so Overwatch is going to turn into shit if you're playing like that.
Yeah, because there's no aimbot for freaking a few of the characters.
Well, so that's part of my problem. I can plug a mouse and keyboard into my PS5 right now and play Call of Duty with the mouse and keyboard if I wanted to. Chris hooks up a controller to his computer when he wants to play Call of Duty. Plays Call of Duty with a controller. If he tries to switch mid-game, it'll be like, nah. So I'm sure in competitive, like, if you try and switch to mouse and keyboard while playing, that's the problem. It just doesn't have the support, and it doesn't make sense why it doesn't have the support. Because this game's played competitively. Like, if you have a ranked system, you should have options for your rank system. Be like, you made it to this rank with mouse and keyboard, or you made it to this rank with controller. And that just gives you another carrot on the stick to keep going, but they're not even doing that.
I was thinking about it earlier, and it's just like
That would be smart.
it's the problem with these games and Blizzard in a whole is that they keep working on games on their old systems, and they're basically working on old games that they're trying to keep up with these newer games that do newer things, and they can't because they're just so stuck on these games. And so when it comes to Overwatch,
It's not
the
just
fact
that, but
that
it's also like
they have their chance with Overwatch 2, they have a chance, but are they going to actually take it?
Yeah, I mean, and you're right about that. That's the thing I'm looking to see, because I'll buy Overwatch 2 if Overwatch 2 compels me. But, like, that's the thing. them adding crossplay, something that we were asking for in Overwatch forever ago. They're finally doing it, and good on them, you know. But at the end of the day, like, and they do have the chance with Overwatch 2. Give us a native PS5 version. Give us like 120 frames per second support. Give us mouse and keyboard support. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Give us full cross-play, cross-progression. Like, everything's tied to your Blizzard account. You just, wherever you log into your Blizzard account, all your shit's just there and ready for you. Like, give us account merging. Like, all my cosmetics on whatever. I think I have, like, a skin on Xbox. Or no, PC. I have a skin on PC that I don't have on PlayStation. So, you know, just let me combine them. Like, you don't even, like, ideally, they'd give me credits. Like, at least 5 credits for every duplicate I have. But, you know, at the end of the day, Overwatch is going to Overwatch. Blizzard's going to do the fucked up thing. And, yeah, they have a chance at Overwatch 2. I doubt they're going to nail it. And that's just how I feel about it.
See, the problem with... But also the biggest problem with Blizzard, and this has always been Blizzard's problem, is it takes them 5 years to release anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
What
like,
are you
in
talking
the amount
about? We
of
got
time
the
it takes
Blizzard
for
Arcade
to drop
Collection.
A sequel to anything, franchises will have born and die in the amount of time. Like, remember, the amount of time between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 was a decade. The amount of time between StarCraft 2 and... No, StarCraft... Yeah.
StarCraft
2 and 3. A decade.
There's no StarCraft 3.
No. StarCraft 1... Brood War. I meant Brood War. Brood War and 2 was over a decade. Like, it literally takes Blizzard... Like, remember, Overwatch was their first brand new IP in 12 years. Like...
What was the one before that? Heroes of the Storm? No, that was...
Yeah.
Whatever.
But that's just if Blizzard was a MOBA.
Right.
Blizzard, basically the end of my story is that Blizzard shit, and I'm so sad, because Overwatch could have a lot of potential. I mean,
Overwatch has a lot of potential. I'll keep it real with that.
I've been begging
Overwatch
for
has a lot of
Hearthstone on a freaking console, and they don't have to do much for that.
Oh, Discord's coming to PlayStation. I hope it comes to the 4 and the 5, but if it just comes to the 5, hopefully by that point, at least more than 50% of the people in the party at all times have a PS5, so that's all I'm hoping. But at that point, the party's in the Discord, and so PC people can just be in the cell phone people, PC people. You can just be in the Discord.
I know, but I want to play Hearthstone on a console. I want the conveniency.
Oh, yeah. It should come to the Switch. I think you talked to me about this after the last time.
Yeah.
Hearthstone should come to Switch.
It should. Why not? Why not?
It's not on Switch?
It's not. It's because they're fucking assholes and they don't make sense.
All right, we've been talking about Blizzard for like 10 minutes in a jam-packed...
And I didn't even say fuck Blizzard yet. Wow.
I said fuck Blizzard, and I'll say it again.
Chris hasn't even said a word.
You technically just said it, and I technically just said it again. But we're going to keep it moving. So Jedi Fallen Order, the Star Wars Dark Souls-like game that from Respawn Entertainment that released on PS4 and Xbox One 2018, 2019, one of those years. It is supposedly getting a next-gen version by Friday. And see, here's the thing that sucks about putting out the podcast when we put it out, is by the time people are hearing this, they'll know what happened and what hasn't happened, so... right, yeah. So it looks like Friday, the Jedi Fallen Order next-gen version is going to come out, and it's going to be free for people who own it previously. But yeah, I mean, we got Jedi Fallen Order Next Gen news. Is anybody gonna... I know I'm gonna give it at least 30 minutes, and if it hooks me... Because I like what I played of it. Yeah, I mean, I like what I played of it. I played the beginning on PC, and I played the beginning on PS5, backwards compatible with the PS4 version. But
did I ever get that back? Drew, do you still have?
I do. It's literally sitting right here next to my PlayStation, like off my shelf. Easily accessible.
Did you enjoy it?
Here.
Yeah, I'm on a bullshit boss fight though.
Oh.
bastard keeps throwing lightsabers at me. You know.
I mean, that's a good game. Like, it really is just.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah,
Solid
I've
game.
enjoyed what I've played of it, and like they put out a patch to make the PS4 version run better on the PS5. But the fact that they're going the extra step and Respawn, like the fact that it's a Respawn game getting a PS5 native version, you know what other Respawn
know what that
game?
means.
Right. But we'll save that for the prediction section. Respawn. Now I'm threatening Respawn. I was threatening the listeners earlier. Now I'm threatening Respawn. Respawn?
We weren't threatening you.
It's just a
You know what to do.
podcast.
It's E3 season, man. It's humid outside. My car was in a puddle earlier. We out here.
It won't stop raining.
It doesn't stop.
It really won't.
I think it'll make it,
And it
like,
don't
by
make
the
it
time
cooler.
we're in
It makes it
July.
hot.
Chris is scarred. Chris just had a PTSD moment live on podcast. He was like, bro.
I'm tired of working in
Chris.
a hot ass kitchen, and then I go
Very
outside and it's hot. And
tired
it's
of working-
raining.
Spitting.
It's just I'm tired of it. It's always hot.
Are you not born and raised in
And
Atlanta?
it'll only rain for like
No.
2 minutes
It's
just
that
to make
I'm
sure
worried-
it's
I'm-
humid as hell.
I'm from Louisiana, so I'm used to this. It's just you get tired of it. You can still get tired of it. You can just
Yeah. Even if you're used to it, you don't want to be in it. That's why they invented AC.
right.
Assassin's Creed. Take these motherfuckers out.
I guess AC is just kind of
Reinvent
new to
time.
me, having it all the time.
It's all
Alright.
a simulation. That's all heat is a simulation.
So,
Cold's the only thing that's real. What is space? Space is cold.
I think the only other story that I have before we get into our predictions is Battlefield
Yeah.
2042. Battlefield 2042 looks sick, and I hate Battlefield. I've never liked a minute of any of the Battlefields I've ever played ever, and by the time this game comes out,
Bad
I'll know
Company was
whether
the
it's
best
this
one.
good or not. What? It was the best one?
Bad Company. Bad Company was just
Bad.
Right, but that was like years. That was like
That shit was
10
good.
plus years ago. Like, and I'm sure that game, but I've never enjoyed any of the Battlefield that I've played personally. I'm more of a Call of Duty guy. There's a clear divide. You play Battlefield or you play Call of Duty. It's like you're into one or the other. Like, I don't know anybody who plays both. All the people I know who play Battlefield don't play Call of Duty, and all the people I know who play Call of Duty don't play Battlefield. And I've been a Call of Duty guy since Modern Warfare 2. So,
Yeah, you can't like both. It's canon.
but this one looks sick. The new Battlefield 2042, the fact that that entire trailer is in-engine stuff happening, I know it's not going to look obviously that good, but the fact that it had everything they showed in that, I thought of like in a gameplay perspective, and I was just like, yep, this seems like some Battlefield shit. Like when the dude ejected out of the jet, shot.
That was tight as fuck.
What was it?
That was tight as fuck.
He shot the shit with the
When he
RPG.
freaking rocket
and then-
launchers dunks a freaking plane in midair. That's why he
Right.
played this bullshit.
And then he lands on the
Play
plane and gets
Battlefield
back
just for
in
the
and flies
vehicle.
off.
I
That's
want
some
to get into a
Battlefield
plane
shit.
and do something stupid.
Right, Battlefield's more of a sandbox than Call of Duty. And
Yeah.
that was the thing that looked really interesting about this trailer. Like, Levolution, I remember them talking bullshit about Levolution back in Battlefield 4 days. And the fact that the destructible environments and all this shit looks that big in this game. Like, I'm sure when it comes out, boots on the ground, like, whatever, I might
That was
not...
one of the best parts about Bad Company. You saw somebody trying to hide behind a rock and heal like you do in every single modern shooter where you just wait a few seconds. No, you shoot through that wall. You don't hide. You run.
That's true.
Or just be good and not get shot. But,
Live your
that's
life,
always
you know? But, yeah, so do you guys have anything you guys think about Battlefield? Like Chris, where's this on a yes to no? Buy it, play it, rent it. If you get it for free, you get it for free. How you feeling? Day one, like, how you feeling about
Yeah,
this game?
I mean, just like you, I'm a Call of Duty guy, and I haven't really played I didn't play the last Call of Duty. I mean, I played the one with
Black
you that
Ops
I
Cold
got.
War is good.
I
You
know.
got Modern Warfare. Warzone's free. We could play Warzone together. Because
Yeah.
the next gen version's
I mean, I
been
got
announced.
I got
Respawn.
I mean, I'm just like a Call of Duty guy, and even then, I'm just like falling off of that. So this either has to be like free, and everybody's like, "Yeah, let's do it," or fairly on sale, and I'm like, "Okay, yeah." If everybody else is playing, maybe I'll scoop in and fly in a helicopter or some shit, just to try something new. Maybe I'll fall in love with Battlefield.
I mean, Battlefield 5 was free on PlayStation Plus. So I think I have Battlefield,
Battlefield
4,
5 was really
Hardline,
good for
and
me.
1 and 5.
Have you have all these and you haven't played one of them?
I mean, I've played them. Didn't enjoy them.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I mean, I didn't play
to
them like
me,
I beat them. I played them like I dipped my toe in, and I was like, nah. And just pulled my toe right back out and put my boots on the ground for Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think that's why I enjoy Apex because, I mean, everybody who I'm playing Apex with is enjoying themselves.
Chris, when was the last time you played Apex?
Hold on, let me finish. Damn. But I won't go out of my way to play Apex. This, like, the bigger the map is not, like, what I'm into. I'll like short and sweet, in your face Call of Duty than, like,
Apex is
long.
a bunch of small interconnected maps.
Yeah, I
Arena
get it.
mode
That's-
shows us,
but
like,
you know what
since the jump, they knew.
Get where I'm saying.
See,
I'm not trying
Apex
to sell
is
you
the
on
natural
Apex.
progression of Call
But
of
Chris, if you want that, if you play the arena mode, it's small contained maps, and it's just gunplay. It's
Oh, yeah,
3v3.
you
You're up in the
definitely try
people's
arena.
faces. Like,
Maybe I'll
everything
pop on
that you
tonight.
don't like, the fact that you don't like not Battlefield, the fact that you don't like Battle Royale shouldn't impact the way you feel about Apex, because Apex is not just Battle Royale. It has a 3v3 arena mode akin to Valorant, and it's really good. And you can play
yeah, I
Final
understand
Fantasy XIV and the critically acclaimed expansion Heavensward for free up to level 60.
Just pay for it. It deserves it.
What, Final Fantasy or...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does, but it might not to everybody just yet. And if you can play for free until you're invested,
That
You
sounds
can
like
get
some drug
invested.
dealer saying, "Hey, just try it for free."
your first 2 hits are free. They up the game on Final Fantasy. They gave you Realm Reborn for free and Heavensward.
Yeah, once
And
you get the Heaven's Word, you're already hooked.
If Stormblood's free, then I'm just like, by the time Endwalker like is in post game, if fucking Stormblood's not free by that point,
Yeah. It's been out for.
and that's a lot. That is a fucking lot.
That's hours.
Hundreds
Yeah.
of hours.
That's
Yeah,
days.
Chris.
That's weeks.
That is a lot. All right, so
Also, in defense of Battlefield, though,
Yeah.
Battlefield, the thing about Battlefield is that you have a wider range of stupid ass shit that'll happen. Like, in Call of Duty, you're just getting your boots on the ground. With Battlefield, sometimes an idiot just flies a plane into you. And then
Well,
sometimes
that-
you
like,
eject out of a
Warzone
plane,
has-
snipe out another plane, and then hijack another plane.
yeah, I mean Warzone has a lot of that stuff in Call of Duty. I just don't like that part of Call of Duty. Like they have open map. I played Zombies recently with 2 people on Xbox, and we were playing Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and it's like open map. There are like mini bosses and shit spawning. Like it's all. I was like, this is not at all what I remember. Zombies being a room, and you boarding up the windows and shooting the zombies out the boarded up windows and doing
It
that.
got
It's
bigger later on. Like it became like whole little like.
It's a
towns.
whole ass.
It became the
yeah.
main selling point of a game half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell a
You know what?
zombies edition of Call of Duty.
You know what
Black
I
Ops
think
4.
ruined Battlefield for me is because of the vehicles and the long distance. I think it's like just playing
They
Halo
have
with your
vehicles and
friends
long distance.
at like the age of 13, and all your
Hold
friends
up, you
wanted to
didn't
do
play
was
Big
like.
Team Battle, Chris?
What'd you say?
You didn't play Big Team Battle in Halo?
No, I'm talking. Well, yeah, I'm just talking about like back in the day when you had that one friend that always got into the vehicles and tried to run you over. And so any game with vehicles, I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck that guy. I don't want to play with that guy. I'm playing Call of Duty. There ain't no vehicles.
There are vehicles. in Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Where? In like the
Where
team
in-
deathmatch
where?
demolition.
No, not in those modes, but there are modes with vehicles.
Oh.
Because you can unlock customizations for your vehicles in even Modern Warfare, because even with the Black Ops Cold War Battle Pass.
I'm sticking with what I say. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. So, we've come to the point of the episode where I told you guys to have some E3 predictions. Here are the rules for the E3 predictions, because I know how you motherfuckers operate. Nothing that has been leaked or new rumors have cropped up about or has been outright confirmed in the last month. So nobody can be like, oh, I think they're going to do a Division cross, Splinter Cell cross, what's that? Division cross, Splinter Cell cross, Ghost Recon. Multiplayer
okay,
game.
those types of rumors are super specific already. So
Right, yeah. I don't want the super specific rumors. This is our, like, what do you think's going to happen at E3 predictions? And I think I'll go around, like, 3-4 times. We could just talk. We've been going for about 40 minutes now, so, we can go, We got a whole, like, half a typical episode to go. So we can go around, get our predictions out. E3 hype's here. I mean, by the time this drops, some of our stuff we'll know whether or not, like, so Final Fantasy Origins is not an allowed prediction, or Origin, or whatever the fuck they call that shit. Like, that's not an allowed prediction. But, yeah, so I think we'll start with you, Lana, see how you kick off the E3 predictions. Because I feel like I've been rambling for a long time, so I'm going to go last.
I mean, I don't have, like, real predictions because I don't like to speculate too much on what gaming companies are going to put out. They just really show up and they just say what they want to say or just add on to the typical stuff that they add on to. A lot of the new games that I feel like are going to come out are just a lot of new indie games. But like I said earlier, people have been stuck and they're just excited to put out, like, they've been at work in the last couple of months. They've been back. They've been really focused. They're out of COVID, kind of. So, it's just, I feel like there is going to be a lot of new stuff, but a lot of it's just going to be what they've already promised. So I'm excited for BioShock 4. I'm excited for this new Borderland game, Wonderland.
The Tiny Tina. Yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yes. It's a BioShock spin-off that they're probably going to announce at the, I think it's Take-Two, or no, might be.
Borderlands.
Yeah, like, wait.
Huh?
Borderland.
Not BioShock.
You said BioShock. You said it was a BioShock spinoff.
I said BioShock 4, and then I said Borderland.
No.
No,
You know,
Borderlands.
the Tiny Tina part.
Oh, I said
Anton
BioShock
said-
Tiny
Yeah.
Tina?
Yeah.
Borderlands Tiny Tina.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you said Borderlands Tiny Tina, but you said it's a BioShock spinoff.
Oh,
Which,
it's a Borderlands spinoff. No, Chris, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. I see where you were going. No.
Yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonder World.
All right. So since Lana's not in the full hype spirit, Madrid, what is your first?
My first prediction. Fuck. I didn't get a chance to think of it.
Madrid.
Not even
Bayonetta.
one. Goddamn, I'm out here. Okay,
Bayonetta.
Lana says Bayonetta 3. We're gonna get
Bayonetta 3? Yeah, they're probably going to say development is going well. That's our Bayonetta news update.
oh,
Chris.
All right, somebody go first.
Chris, what is your
I need like 1 minute to pull one out of my ass.
first
real quick.
E3 Summer Games prediction?
I think Toys for Bob is on Activision still, right? Or with
Yeah, but
Activision?
every
on Call
Activision
of Duty.
studio is working on Call of Duty.
Doesn't matter. I think this is gonna happen, and I haven't been wrong yet when it apparently came to like nostalgia. I believe with the success of Crash Bandicoot 4 And the
It's
success.
about time.
Yes, it's about time. And the success of the remakes of Spyro, we're gonna get a new Spyro game, just like we did with Crash Bandicoot, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Just cause keep getting that nostalgia dollars, and I'll
Doubt.
keep giving to them.
Press X to doubt.
Hey, you said press X to doubt to a Crash Bandicoot's coming back because you said Naughty Dog's never gonna do it, and it happened. And then we got a new one. I got three of them that I'm really hopeful, and one of them's got to come true. And I really hope it's the last one, but Spyro would be cool.
All right, Jalen. What you got? What you
All
got
right.
ruminating up,
So,
up underneath that head?
so I got my usual demands. Nintendo, where the fuck is my Metroid Prime 4? Where's my Bayonetta 3? Of course, usual demands. I'm expecting to see something from Breath of the Wild 2. Just a little something.
Yeah,
that'd
Not
be
like
hot.
anything important, but like a
Yeah,
little something.
just-
little something.
just show me
like we
that.
might actually see
Let
some
me look at
in-engine
it.
shit.
We'll probably get a release date from
Yeah,
it.
I expect Bethesda though. I expect Bethesda to try to like really salvage what they got right now because they don't have the best look right now because of like the last couple of things they've released have been a little bit iffy and not that great.
But they play best on Xbox
But,
Game Pass Ultimate. Optimized for Xbox Series X, FPS boost, Game Pass. I downloaded Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim to my Xbox for free the other day.
Morrowind is really good, and Oblivion is even better.
It's once you get into the RPG section,
Yeah.
it will fuck you over in the beginning though.
It will, but
Like you'll just get perma-stunned and die by like a scorpion. Like you think this is like one of those early scorpions you could just come up and abuse, and it's like, nah, it's gonna
it's here.
Like
mess
the
you
boar.
up really quickly.
Like the boar in Near Replicant. It's like, oh, roll up if you want to, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's a lot like that.
Alright, so your first prediction is they're gonna salvage. Chris's first prediction, Crash, or Spyro,
Spyro, not
from
Crash.
Toys for Bob.
Crash will work, too.
Jalen, your first prediction is Bethesda is gonna
Starlink,
salvage themselves.
But that they're gonna try and salvage themselves. Like I'm expecting them to show off something that's gonna make us really like something to care about.
Starfield.
And Konami will Starfield, my bad. Starfield. They'll show up. We'll like really see some Starfield.
Yeah.
And then later on, Konami's going to pretend to be doing something, but they're not really going to be doing anything.
Super Bomberman R Online is free to play on at least PlayStation and Switch. What are you talking about? It has Silent Hill and Metal Gear and Castlevania and all that shit in Super Bomberman R Online, available now for free on Switch and PlayStation. And Lana, your first prediction is Bayonetta 3.
well,
Madrid.
and,
Alright,
and
I got
release
one.
dates.
We're gonna get Final Fantasy 16 release window.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I'd like that. I would like that very much. I'd like to see it.
We're gonna get a
the
lot
meme
of release
say.
I'd like to
dates.
see it, bonnet and all. I just turned your meme into a tier 3.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring. Elden Ring.
Yeah, I'm
release
seeing
dates.
Elden Ring shouted in the
Elden
chat.
Ring.
Yeah.
I think
that?
Elden Ring's gonna happen at the
Elden Ring,
Bandai
what?
Namco. If it doesn't happen at the Bandai Namco showcase,
What
then it's not happening at least until next year, or maybe Game Awards. But if Bandai Namco is having a showcase, and you're going to be publishing that game from Software, you definitely got to show that game.
Oh, we're getting. There's a Bandai Namco showcase. They're probably gonna announce another fucking Tekken character and a new anime game.
Yeah, probably. We're probably going to get news about the Demon Slayer game. That's
Oh,
kind of...
for sure.
Oh, a lot of like superhero games release, like previews.
That's one of yours?
No, I mean I'm just saying, like there's just I know for sure there's gonna be a lot of like superhero besides Guardian of the Galaxy. Like I feel like there's gonna be a couple other ones.
I realize I
Marvel
know
v.
too many
Batman.
rumors to really like make speculations. because-
Well, I mean, rumors over the last month are fine. Like, there's been shit that's been talked about, like the BioShock shit, fair game. the.
There's shit I've been hearing about from like as early as today.
Oh yeah, no, none of that counts. None of that shit counts.
Exactly. I'm a slightly
Because everybody's
okay.
working from home, and somebody has somebody's email password. You know? It's 2021. Like, that's why I want to put everything out of our predictions. Like, leave all that shit to the side. We can. The reason I didn't want to talk about a lot of that news, I only want to talk about things confirmed, is because by the time, by the time next week happens, all this stuff will be out and said.
Shit, we might end up having to do another XtraSlice this weekend just to get some of that shit out.
You know, I'm with it. I'm recording XtraSlice episode 4 tomorrow night. Check it out.
XtraSlice episode 4?
Yes, XtraSlice, not Squad Sessions. Squad Sessions episode 4. Yeah, I went back in time. I'm using an iPhone 6.
All these X's and S's and S's and X's.
And the X's echoes of an elusive age definitive edition S.
You guys will be back in the studio soon.
Yeah. It is in the cards.
Yeah, I will literally be back there next Thursday.
Next day.
For 3-Piece Set Podcast, available everywhere there are podcasts. We've been dropping nothing but bangers left and right, talking about mental health, white people, and music.
That's the 3 pieces of that podcast.
Yes, the 3 genders.
That's fair.
The 3 genders.
Happy Pride Month. I don't think we said it on the episode last week, but happy Pride Month.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pride Month. All the corporations are pretending to be happy with gay people.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. But
Yeah.
we're not pretending.
But then there's also
We're not a
people
corporation
behind the
also.
scenes pushing to have those agendas
I am so sick
brought to the forefront.
of making rainbows. I have made rainbow cake, rainbow macarons, rainbow cookies. I am tired of rainbow crepe cake. I'm so tired of it, guys.
Could you make a rainbow cheesecake? That's like a rainbow cheesecake sounds really fucking good right now.
Yeah, you
No, it just sounds like a lot of food coloring and me just benefiting off of the Pride Month. I hate it.
Like strawberry cheesecake and orange cheesecake, like.
That just sounds like a lot.
I'm just, yeah.
It is.
It does, and it doesn't sound like anything I'm ever gonna do. And you totally don't have to do this. I'm just envisioning food right now because I'm hungry. And we got a while to go in this podcast.
If you were to do that, give us a price, because it's cheesecake.
You want a rainbow cheesecake, for real?
A rainbow cheesecake.
I wouldn't say
for
no.
Oh, can we get like a Juneteenth themed cheesecake? Let me know how much
Hold on.
We should have
What,
just stuck
brother?
with the predictions.
Chris is having his party
Hotep
on
eyes on-
Juneteenth.
What?
So, all I gotta do is get a Juneteenth themed cheesecake for Chris's birthday.
How would that be
put shackles on it?
themed? What
broken?
flavor is?
It's a celebration of freedom, brother. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what
No,
flavor
it's a
is
celebration of
freedom?
failure.
Yeah, what flavor is freedom?
I don't fucking know. Cheesecake
better not be vanilla.
flavored.
I don't know.
It's not like we know what it is.
I was going to say something real fucked up.
I think strawberries is the flavor of
I already
freedom.
said it.
Yeah,
What flavor is freedom?
Cream
That was
cheese
your
is
talking
not
point.
vanilla flavored, so that's fine. It's delicious.
Chris is spitting right now. Chris is on board. All right, Jalen, we just got to get you on board for this Juneteenth
I know your ass
cheesecake.
likes cream cheese.
I am not getting on this boat.
Yeah, nah.
Oh.
I am not
Okay,
getting on this boat.
moving on. Completely moving all the way on.
You lost the black
first
vote,
E3
Anton. How does
prediction.
that feel? You lost the black vote, Kemp.
No. I said we were moving on. Madrid's like, I'm going to double down. I have
Hell
all this
yeah.
hatred.
He started on one. Did you not hear him? He hated Harry Potter out the gate. I mean, I get it, but like, he was
Wait,
fired.
that was me.
Oh, okay.
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Well,
We fuck with Harry Potter. All right, first
Look,
prediction.
Harry Potter was mid, Animorphs was better, but that's just the way life is.
Animorphs?
Here's my
Didn't
first-
Animorphs come out in different times? I'm sorry.
No. Actually, no. They had a full season of the TV series, like, I want to say during, like, the second or third movie
Oh,
of Harry Potter.
the more you know.
They really should have got more seasons. They should have. You know what? Just make more Animorphs. Just go and do the rest of the series. That's like a.
Honestly, do a remake of the Animorphs game that came out for the Game Boy Color, because that shit was fire.
I wish I had a
Wasn't
time
that
to
Pokemon?
see
Yeah,
how
it was
long
pretty
y'all
much
have
just
been
Pokemon.
bullshitting.
Yes, but you got to turn into the Pokemon.
Yeah, and it was fucking. You were like, yeah. And the NPCs were way wilder.
All right, so first E3
I mean-
prediction. I think that from at least the Xbox Bethesda showcase, we will get no less than 2 release day and date games. One possibly Psychonauts 2. I'm not committing to that, but I think Xbox. They have all these studios.
That's like the safest prediction.
At least 2 day. No, not like day and date. Like, and you can download it on Game Pass now. Like at least 2 of those.
Oh, okay.
At least 2 shadow drops during E3 from
2 shadow drops?
Yeah, like just Psychonauts 2 is available on Xbox Game Pass, and later today counts because a lot of times they do that. They know the servers are going to crash, everything's on fire. They're going to be like, and you'll be able to download Psychonauts 2 from Xbox Game Pass later today or something like that. For at least
Okay, do you think they're
2
going to do
games.
that with Psychonauts specifically?
I don't know. There have been rumors,
Stick to your
but I
guns,
don't
good boy.
believe them. No. My
No?
guns are 2 games.
2 games? Is
2
one of
games.
them going to be Psychonauts?
Maybe.
Name 2 games.
No, definitely.
That's
My
bold.
prediction's
That's
2
bold
games.
for Psychonauts. I'm saying that right now. That's bold.
But it's
That's
done.
real bold.
It's 100% done. Like, they let people accidentally preload it on their Xbox if they had Game Pass.
Okay.
Psychonauts is done. And people are thinking Psychonauts
Then
is just going
go
to
ahead and
shadow
make that
drop at
prediction.
E3. But I think I'm less sure about that. Like, I know it's done, but they might want to, like, get physical copies of that out on the shelves. Because it's all Xbox is going to have from first party for at least until Halo. So, yeah, I think we're going to
Wait,
get
so
2.
is that going to be an Xbox exclusive, or that's going to be on everything, right? Well,
It's
PlayStation.
going to be on PlayStation like Steam, I think, at the very least. But, it's still an Xbox Game Studio game. So, the same way we got a PlayStation production on Xbox through MLB, I think, That's why I'm kind of unsure about Psychonauts shadow dropping, because it'll be a bunch of people going right then and there to download it on their PlayStation.
I see that. That would break the servers and make everything real difficult.
I mean, the server's gonna be broke. The server's gonna be dead in the water. Like, the fact, this Summer Game Fest, E3, all this shit, like, I mean, we've had the last year to prepare for it, year plus at this point, to prepare for streaming shit on the internet, so.
So I'll put it like this: the only thing this last year or 2 has shown us is that we are not prepared for anything that we claim to be prepared for.
We started streaming immediately.
not at all.
What are you talking about? And we are not Microsoft. Microsoft has had stuff happen live on video and released products and done all this stuff all throughout COVID. Like, they have engineers on the job. They're like, all right, there's glare on this one picture. Don't worry, we're going to have our best computational photography expert on top of this shit. Don't worry, Mr. Phil Spencer.
We'll know for sure when it's all said and done.
We will.
I feel like this E3 is going to be a mess. It's gonna be fun regardless, because we're finally in the new gen /
Greg
next
Miller's
gen era.
hosting it. I'm happy about that because
Greg Miller, the cultist himself, is hosting it. So that's gonna be a good time.
Golden Boy.
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't know who the third person is. It's not somebody I consume their content, but Golden Boy, Greg Miller. I'm down for that. All right. Anybody got a next prediction? Because I had like a bunch, and we could.
Drop the next one. Drop the next.
Drop my next one. So my next one is
Yeah.
going to be that Square Enix is going to announce another PlayStation exclusive game at some point during all of this happening. Because Square Enix has a presentation. And the fact that Square Enix really has...
What the hell is going on, bro?
I know we're getting Babylon's Fall stuff. I know, like, Forspoken
Finally.
might happen. Final Fantasy 7 Integrate.
Did they put a date
dropping.
on Forspoken, or are they just
No.
like next year?
No, we don't have a date on Forspoken. We don't have a date on Final Fantasy 16. We don't...
I think we could even get a demo out of one of those, either 16 or.
Babylon... Thing leaked. A Babylon's Fall demo leaked on Steam. So...
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with it.
that's why I didn't say that one.
Final Fantasy Origin has been pretty much leaked and confirmed at this point. So...
All
But
but
yeah.
fucking confirmed.
I think that we're gonna get, and you know what this game could, you know what this game could be, and so I'm gonna split this prediction. This game, either we're gonna get a Final Fantasy 13 trilogy from Square Enix, because I mean at this point we know we're getting like a 3 and 4, like regular version drop, and so that's gonna be cool. But
Needs
yeah,
that.
Square Enix has a.
They might as well
slate.
just go ahead and slap 1 and 2 on that bitch too. I know those might have, some mixed feelings, but I feel like they should be there.
They should just drop all of them, everywhere, all the time,
Yeah,
all the
like,
versions. Even
We
if somebody
literally
likes
say this
the,
every episode, but like,
yeah,
it's a shame that we still have to fucking say that.
yeah, right.
Atlas, you don't think you're fucking exempt?
So prediction:
Where are those
either we're
Persona
getting,
and SMT collections
either we're
and
getting,
SMT
right?
spinoffs?
Like, come on.
we're not getting any of that.
I need
Sega's
all the
not even
3DS
part of
games on
E3.
Switch.
Atlas is owned by Sega. Sega's not even part of E3.
So they're not gonna have no type of event coming up besides that Sonic shit they had like a week or two ago. They're showing off the Sonic Ice.
And they had a Phantasy Star Online New Genesis thing. But
Actually,
I don't.
it's
yeah.
out now. People are playing it.
Yeah, we're playing Guilty Gear.
Ooh,
Yeah, Guilty Gear. Ooh, sugoi. So yeah, so it's either going to be Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, which I've been predicting for years at this point. Square, stop hoeing me, and or a PS5 exclusive Square Enix game that we do not know about. PS4 and PS5 and maybe PC. Like, I'll give it that. It's not coming to Xbox. It's not coming to Switch. It's basically like we'll get another one of those type of games out of Square Enix during E3.
That's fair.
All right.
I
so
feel like they're doing too much for that, but I see you. I feel like Square Enix is just doing a lot.
they're a huge
Okay.
company.
I
They
get
have
that.
so many development teams.
They're doing a lot.
Yeah, but they're not doing Call of Duty, where like Activision has a bunch of studios and they're just working on essentially 2 to 3 Call of Duty games at any given time. Like Square Enix
The
has
Gulag.
a bunch of shit going on.
Okay, I got another prediction.
What up?
We're gonna get a fucking. This is either gonna be a remake or a remaster, but Dino Crisis.
Yo.
Capcom has a presentation.
Mm-hmm. Dino Crisis.
Yes.
Dynamite.
I would take that over.
Marvel
Dino
vs.
Crisis.
Capcom
Every time.
slick, but I feel like that one's already been kind of rumored about.
I feel like those rumors are safe enough that if you want to do a Marvel vs. Capcom prediction, like I know that
I
there have
don't.
been rumors about a Marvel
I do.
vs. DC from NetherRealm. There has been rumors.
I
of-
honestly wouldn't want that. I realize I don't really like NetherRealm fighting games.
But also, the thing about
Like-
NetherRealm, though, is
like
half
that?
NetherRealm's
like they're cool, but they're not. For me.
rumors are just... Yeah, half of NetherRealm's rumors are hard to substantiate because Ed Boon will just be on Twitter talking bullshit.
Yeah, Ed
A
Boon. I
lot.
feel like Ed Boon
And-
fucking hits the gas and then gets on Twitter like, how can I fuck with these people today?
Like, straight up, he wakes up and chooses violence.
Yeah, he'd be up there off some coffee and a half a blunt, just like, yo, how can I stir the internet today? Kaiju fighting game?
And
Yeah,
then he'll
that
say
sounds
shit
like
like,
a great
who
idea.
would you want to see in a in a Mortal Kombat versus DC remake. It's like, bruh.
So we need that.
Then 15 years later, you get it. He's like, he remembered.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been making Mortal Kombat games consistently, and they've been making Injustice games consistently. Just
Mortal Kombat.
just do Mortal Kombat
Which is
versus
just
DC 2.
Mortal Kombat.
Call it Mortal Kombat versus DC 2. Yeah, the Joker is in Mortal Kombat 11, like that Joker from Batman. Because I realize as time goes on, there are just more and more characters that are fictional.
Joker
that are
from
named
Persona's in there.
Joker from. They were like, "Oh, are you excited about Joker?"
Actually, if they do this, make it Injustice versus Mortal Kombat, so the DC characters can have finishers instead of that bullshit heroic takedown nonsense. Like,
Yeah, they'll do it. I think if they were to do it, they'd do it right. So.
Hell,
All
they
right.
might even work in some Suicide Squad characters too.
So here's one of my predictions, and this has kind of been rumored on and off. Mario vs. Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2. The game is like $5.
I forgot that game existed.
Yeah, a lot of people did, but I didn't. I still want to play the original one. And it's like $5 on the Ubisoft store right now, so I really might go ahead and take that jump. And you get like 300 Nintendo points back, so it's really like $2.
Okay.
I got
Just
one.
the deafening silence.
I got one.
It's
and I'm just
XCOM.
gonna-
I don't know. It's like, out of games in that genre, I don't think that's the one I'd go for.
Okay.
You know, I'm more of a direct XCon kind of person myself. Give me aliens with laser guns.
So you would be more into the X-Men doing that.
All right. So what I'm gonna
You know,
do?
a tactical X-Men game would be
So-
lit, but
Alright.
instead of using like the main
I'm gonna
cast, make
do
it
a
like X-Men.
Jalen prediction because he did the Metroid and Bayonetta 3. I'm gonna go out.
Well, Alana did Bayonetta 3.
Oh well.
Jalen demands Metroid, but
Okay.
keep going.
But because I don't trust Konami, I'm gonna go with Bethesda and say it's the year of the horror game, and we're either gonna get Evil Within 3 or another Silent Hill. I could just feel it in my bones that someone wants
they
to
have
come
the
after.
Evil Within team working on Ghostwire Tokyo exclusively for the PlayStation 5, right?
I know that. I didn't know that was
If
the
we
team.
get Silent Hill, it's probably going to be from like fucking what, Blue Point?
Blue Point or
I just
just
want
Wait,
something.
why are we talking about Silent Hill like it's not a fucking Konami franchise?
It is.
because
Yeah,
Konami
but we're
has
talking about a
been
remake.
Konami's been putting out shit that is just shameless cash in.
Oh wait, we're talking
on their
about remakes.
games.
Okay, no, we're talking about remakes. We're good.
It could. Yeah.
Good.
I mean,
It could
whatever.
be it's
either
a new
one.
Silent
So
Hill
angry.
game. However it comes out, it's a new Silent Hill game.
Yes. And I think they want this survival horror money that Resident Evil's been getting, like just eaten.
We're getting the problem with that prediction is that Ghostwire Tokyo is announced from Bethesda from the Evil Within team. So that's
From
why I
Tango?
don't see. Yeah.
Oh. Shit. God
God damn it.
bless all the horror games. I just want another one.
Yeah.
Of either one. Just give me something.
So another one of my
Give
predictions
me a Dino Crisis.
is we're gonna have a cool moment, like a cool Game Awards level moment, as part of Summer Game Fest. I know we won't know this by the time we record the next episode, but the way the Game Awards has had just incredible moments, like fuck the Oscars, like having Reggie, Phil, and Sean on the stage together, having like the first exclusive PS5 game, or well, first PS5 like gameplay footage. Like, I think we're going to have that level of thing from somewhere in Summer Game Fest because Jeff Keighley's not going out like no hope. Like, I feel like E3 is going to hit us really hard, and Jeff Keighley's going to be like, hold my beer.
I'm down. I'm down for all the competition.
It didn't feel that long ago, did it?
Yeah, you know, if you really want E3 slot, you go out there and earn it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? E3, if you wanna stick around, fucking prove it. You know what I'm saying? All these other showcase. If you,
I
if you
I
feel
hope
like you can
E3
go
sticks
independent,
around a few more years because I still want to go to E3.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. But
I
either
really,
way,
I,
no
Nah,
matter
fuck that. We'll
what,
make our own
E3
E3.
E3 could get taken over by Summer Games Fest and become the new E3. I mean, we're at the day and age where we're not just like
yo, a
loving
Summer
one
Game
brand.
Fest physical in-person event would be sick.
Right.
Like if E3 were to go away, I would. Jeff Keighley,
Right.
you're on the chopping block. It was the listeners, then it was Respawn. Now it's you, Jeff Keighley. If E3 goes away, in-person Summer Game Fest, please and thank you. Bring G4. I think we're going to get G4 news. That's another one of my predictions. I think we're going to get new information and stuff like from G4.
isn't G4 already like a thing?
Yeah, it's like up and running, but I think we're going to get a big announcement from them specifically. Because I don't feel like they've made a big enough splash or push. But like if you show up during E3 and like, hey, we're G4, I think that like
I don't
makes
think
headlines.
G4 gets the sauce for all that for being a bug. I think they had a wave when they tried to come when they like started this run to come back, but I don't know if they really got it.
Why not?
We might have outgrown it, you know, or maybe they're just not doing the right shit just yet.
I mean,
Who knows?
They had the
they're
perfect chance
YouTube
during
channels,
COVID.
and there are a lot of YouTube channels, and there's a lot of content on YouTube all the time. Like I just think the splash, they tried to make a splash, and it just kind of didn't work. I mean, I've been watching the B4G4, or I've watched a few of the B4G4 pieces of content that have come out. I don't know if G4 is officially fully launched yet. I don't know any of that. But I think for somebody like me who's tuned in to like know, I feel like they at least have to do something that big as part of E3. Because I think it could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. It could. You just gotta do it right.
And yeah, I think they have enough smart enough people working with them who run and worked with other operations to a level that I think they can get there. So I hope they do something as part of E3. All right. Anybody got any
I'd
other
like to see it.
predictions?
Can I do a
Devolver Digital
spoiler
will release a
prediction?
new Plague.
Wait, Devolver Digital is gonna what?
Release a new Plague to force us back inside so we can play more of their, to play whatever fucking game they announce at E3.
I'm so excited for whatever Devolver does.
We're gonna get a sequel of something.
I mean, with their game that they like, their little mini game that they released last year, that was like playable for their little press conference. That was just so
their
fun.
E3,
Yeah.
their E3 game.
I was like, that was just so much fun. I'm excited what they're gonna do with all their crazy digital fucking fucked upness.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm here for
Ooh, did they
Devolver
release
as
that?
well.
That was it, Shadow Warrior or something?
It might be out. It might not be out. I think Devolver might do a game for the Playdate, though.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Carry on, Playdate edition.
That'd be something. That'd just be a black screen, and you crank,
It's just you.
and it
you're
has
just cranking it.
it has
Just
haptics.
Cranking it. That's it.
The curse of the hiccups are back. Is this what happens
What?
towards the end of podcast in the studio? Like I feel like my body's like, oh, you're going back to the studio soon, motherfucker.
Okay, so here's my prediction. We're gonna get an X-Men Legends style My Hero game.
I don't think that's gonna come true, but
No,
that'd be
that's
cool.
Gonna happen. It's 1,000% gonna happen.
Manifest.
Calling it now. And they're instead of making that type of game for Black Clover, they're gonna go say fuck it and make Black Clover an arena fighter. And just be like, all right, we tried with these two series, we're gonna switch them up. I guess the Black Clover game is more of a Dynasty Warrior style, but it is what it is.
Can I do a spoiler prediction?
Yeah.
If it spoils Resident Evil 8, and I don't think anybody that listens to us cares, but
Then no.
No,
Then
yeah,
mind
you
your-
can't spoil Resident Evil 8 yet, Chris.
Just say Resident Evil.
Chris, if you here's the thing.
Because that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I'm predicting what the DLC is going to be.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Chris,
It's
I know what
all
you
of
think.
my
Chris,
business.
Chris, I know Darren's beat Resident Evil 8. Get one more person and do a spoiler cast. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Do a Resident Evil 8 spoiler cast. Drop
I'm
it on
ready
the
for it.
Cheesy.
Hell, just
I am ready
might have
for
beat
it.
it at this point.
I want to beat it.
Yeah, well,
You beat it?
I've seen it all. I haven't played it.
Nah,
play
nah.
I didn't
You gotta
play
it. Find one other person who played it all the way
I mean,
through. And you gotta
I've
spoiler
seen
cast.
Played
every
it,
single
watched it all.
detail.
Wait, what are you
like
talking about?
every
It's
It's
detail.
called a Let's Play, you know?
Yeah,
I am
Parasite
terrible,
Ellie,
I
let's
told
go.
you. I
Oh yeah, hit her up.
Let's go.
Parasite L, formerly Boshi.
I cried at the ending, like when it like, and I've seen like multiple people play the ending. It's bad.
I have also seen the ending.
That game has made me scream louder than I have at any game
Yeah.
because I got so
hell no.
scared at one point, and also cry.
Fuck
If
that
I
dollhouse,
played
fuck that dollhouse, fuck that dollhouse, fuck
Fuck
that
See,
that
dollhouse.
see, if
Is the
I've
consent.
actually played that game, I would have not finished it. I would be stuck at the dollhouse and I'd just be done. Because Lady Diamestra's part is not as bad as...
Oh, because you learned to break her real quick.
Yeah!
The
learn to break her on a doorway
internet
real
made
quick.
her less scary.
Yeah, and then
Let's
on
be
top
fair.
of that, and she avoids... But hold on. She avoids you at certain parts. So it's just like this game makes you stay alive.
Well, also because you're a freak of nature. Because you're a freak of nature. Like,
the
she thought she got
spoilers
ready
on
to a
this
couple
game.
of times. You're like,
Hold on, guys. Yeah, like
she's
the
like,
spoilers on this game are really deep. So
Ethan is just an animal that eats pain like it's nothing. Like, this is ridiculous.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, Chris, this is me to you right now. However long into this podcast, Darren beat it.
Okay.
Get somebody else who's beat it, who can record a podcast and record a spoiler cast. That's what I did
do
with
it.
The Last of Us.
Okay. I'll do it.
Do it. All right, so I'm gonna make another prediction. I really think that I lost it. Train of thought dead, all the way in the ground. How about this? Monster Hunter. What we're gonna get from Capcom, because Monster Hunter Rise is part of Capcom's showcase. They've already announced that. I think we're gonna find out what the first Capcom collaboration DLC is gonna be for Monster Hunter Rise. You know, it could be Resident Evil 8. It could be Mega Man.
It's gonna be Breath of
a
the
new
Wild.
Mega
2.
Man.
It's going to be Dino Crisis.
It's gonna be
and they're
Breath of the
gonna
Wild
put
2.
Devil Joe in the game, and that's who you have to fight.
Yo, if you could make your doggo into a fucking little raptor, you know what? I might actually. Not that I need a
there is
reason
no
to play
such
Rise.
thing as
It's a really good game.
right. Yeah.
But-
Squad Sessions episode 4 recording tomorrow night. Episode 3 will be out sometime soon. It's a busy time for everybody.
Yup.
I love the consistency.
You love what?
The
Did you just say you
consistency.
love social distancing?
No, I hate this shit.
I don't mind it.
I need a hug.
Especially
I like
with people I go.
I'll give you a hug next time I
Exactly.
see you, Chris. Don't worry.
Yeah, you hug your friends, you stay distant from your enemies.
No, you keep your enemies close.
No, you keep it right down on your enemies.
Right. Yeah. Don't keep those motherfuckers close. We got a small circle.
That's propaganda.
All right. So, Madrid.
That's
Well,
propaganda.
does anybody have a one more thing? Did anybody play anything interesting?
Yeah, I fucking played Guilty Gear, my dude.
All right.
What's
so,
good?
we're-
You know, we can't sit here and not discuss Guilty Gear being out and we having played it.
yeah. I mean,
it's a banger.
yeah.
You know,
Oof.
I'm enjoying it. I'm not one of those deep metric. I'm counting frames. I'm studying up combos and I'm teching in the lab. People, I'm just a dude out there listening to fucking soundtracks, looking at cool characters, and fucking mashing buttons. I mean, I know buttons I'm mashing.
Yeah, like we have game sense. We was out there.
But
right.
this game is fun. I can't.
We're
wait
not
for
at
us
the
to
top.
Really sit down in that lobby with like more people and just get to throwing hands.
Right. The fact that there's a spectate in that lobby, I'm good. I'm set. Let's go. Like we'll have our
Like,
rotation. Like it's super easy for you to pass. Like
Yeah, you can set it up. It's gonna be more akin to like us playing
Smash in person.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say Under Night, like Under Night, and maybe a little bit of Fighters, like with the way the lobby system. You can have two matches running at the same time.
Yeah.
So if we have like 8 people or some shit in there,
Yeah, I could definitely
it'd be
see
fun.
that.
It'd be fun. Like I'm excited for this game though. Like it's definitely got the potential to grow. It seems like the director is kind of saying, like, hinting at bringing in a lot more characters, like kind of giving us the Street Fighter V treatment almost. Hopefully not to that extent, but like just cranking out characters season after season.
Well, I
That way
mean,
you kinda feel
the
it.
Street Fighter,
roster, man. Like there are so many Guilty Gear characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we
many-
we've
There's so many
established Viking
Dizzy.
needs to be the first.
There's so many obscure characters that I want back, like Zappa and Bridget and fucking Abby. Like
What was the character I wanted? Elfit? Yeah, I want Elfit back.
Yo, Elfit, she's pretty much all but confirmed. Like,
Yeah, I need Elfit and I need Viking. And I mean,
oh,
after that,
you already know I need Viking,
and I know we're gonna get multiple seasons. Like,
and I need Venom. You know, Black Man. Pool
See,
cue.
my question about it is are they gonna do what they usually do, which is just sell you a title update, or is it just gonna be like DLC? Like, am I gonna have to buy Guilty Gear Strive?
no, because you didn't
The
have to do
two
that for the
electrical-
last few.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
First-
there was Revelator Squared. There was freaking.
But Rev 2, you could just get an update.
Yeah.
And there
'cause
was
I got
DLC
Zerd.
for just-
Okay,
I
so
got
they actually
Zerd and
handled it
turned
that
it
way.
into Rev.
Yeah. Like-
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, if you had Xrd Revelator, you could just buy an upgrade to Xrd Rev 2. There was DLC for Xrd Revelator that came with the Rev 2 update. So, yeah, I think they're going to handle Strive like that, where we're going to have at least 1 to 2 seasons, and then we're going to get Guilty
Now
Gear
these seasons are
Strive
going to have
2.
some head ass names though. I'm sure they will do that. Like
Yeah.
Guilty Gear Strive, World Peace Season 1 type shit.
Well, I mean, Season 1, like,
Oh,
I-
Guilty Gear Strive for World Peace.
I
No
killed them.
shit. That's the name of it.
Watch
That's-
Madrid
that's
make
the
this
season
happen.
one.
Right there, it was right there the entire time.
No, I know what it's gonna be.
didn't have to do it, but you did.
I would have been straight with that. That's for sure.
But yeah, you know, if you're on the fence about getting it, watch some videos or some shit.
Yeah,
Listen to
no,
some of
it's
those
good.
World respected.
If the title Guilty Gear Strive doesn't make you interested, then stay away. But
Okay,
if
the
Guilty
lobby
Gear Strive,
system's trash, but the net code is
right, roll back
amazing.
netcode. It is the best playing cross-platform fighting game I've ever played.
I felt like me and Anton were in the same room, like throwing hands, legit.
Yeah, it gave me vibes of us playing Strive at your house, at your apartment, like forever ago.
Oh, Zerd. Rev 2.
No, we were playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, you said Strive.
Oh, I said Strive. I thought I said Fighters. All right,
Sorry.
we've pretty much gone off the rails as many times as we can this episode. So, Lana, Chris, Jalen, any of y'all got a one more thing?
I'm done.
I'm done.
Take me out,
Motherfuckers in
coach.
the oven.
No more predictions. Any more Hail Marys before we finish?
Hail Mary, day
Hail
and
Mary.
date.
I have the
launch
hugest Hail Mary, but I
of-
can't say it. It'll
Yeah,
come out in
no.
the spoiler cast.
Yeah, talk about it in the spoiler cast. If we don't have it by then, which we might, who
I was
knows?
about to say, we're gonna have it by then.
um,
Just know that Chris said it, but he couldn't say it. But he said it.
Yeah.
Right.
So when it
Write it
comes
down
out, I
somewhere.
Said it, and he meant
put it in the game spoilers channel in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Put it on wax.
Yeah, write it down. Like, make your prediction now, like, safely from the comfort of your own desk. But yeah, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Please join the Discord. Please subscribe to the Patreon. There's not much there, but you know you can give us money. cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Anton6, 3X's. Chris.
Chef and Chris.
Jalen.
Squid Bishop.
Madrid.
Also, tell all your gaming friends about us. You know?
Yeah.
Why not? Plug us. You know? But
Let the
you can follow me
tendrils
at
spread.
Wagon X on Twitter.
Alright. Lana.
You guys can follow me at _ Lana's Creations.
So we're just scrapping all Lana
check
Twisted
out her
Mind.
pastries.
Or Lanatwistedmind anywhere else. I do warn you that I do not post the greatest stuff, so I'm getting
Don't sell
there.
yourself short, sister.
I'm
Right?
getting there.
You're gonna get into Twitter one of these days.
Well, and my Twitch. My Twitch is abandoned. Everything's like a dry ground.
It all has dust collecting on it.
It's because it's all my work is being put into pastries, so
And editing the podcast.
that too.
So, the audio version is edited by Akumasanti. The video version is edited by Lanatwistedmind. Until next time, keep it cheesy.